It's Dave Johal once again for Punch Out Boxing. Please be joined by Balraj the Beast Singh. How are you, mate? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Just chilling, training, ticking along.
Good stuff. It looks like you're in your training gear at the moment. And for those that don't know, you train with someone who's a friend of the channel, someone who I've shared the microphone with many a time. Linus Udofi, who's got a big, massive fight coming up against one of the McKenna brothers. Barrage, where should we start? Again, I've been doing a bit of research on you, and you've had an extensive background in mixed martial arts, the American school of kickboxing, jiu-jitsu as well. So, what got you into boxing first of all?
Well, obviously, started kickboxing when I was a kid. My dad was a kickboxer when he was growing up, so he put me and my older brother into kickboxing at the beginning, and then just progressed from there. Went into MMA, jiu-jitsu, had numerous fights, and then just made a switch to pro boxing when I was 20, for personal reasons. But yeah, it was a good choice. I made a good choice. Got a great team around me, and yeah, I'm happy.
No, good stuff. I mean, a lot of people gravitate now towards MMA, don't they? Because the sport's been growing extensively over the years. Is
Right.
that something that you would consider dipping your feet back into? Because looking at your pedigree, a lot of it was in mixed martial arts, wasn't it, Balraj?
Right. Yeah. I mean, if I mean, when I get a prestigious title, whenever I win, whenever I get my record up and up, see where I'm at, then maybe I'll talk to Terry, my head coach. I'll talk to him. Then maybe make like a big comeback to MMA, have one fight. Like, I know all the boxers are going to UFC or whatnot, or either PFL to have a one or two MMA fights just to get a big payday. But I would love to get back into the cage. I mean, that was I love the sport MMA, and but I'm doing good in boxing. But we'll see where it goes. We'll see.
And what's the transition like from cage to ring? Should we just say? Is it an easy transition, or
I
is
mean,
it difficult to get into?
it was harder at the beginning. I was always like, at the back of my head, I was always thinking, I can't throw a kick. I can't throw a kick. I can't take you down. Um, but it was hard at the beginning. But then, obviously, when you're training with people like Linus, you got Brad Pools, at the gym, they will change. You can adapt straight away. They will change you within a year. And I got a great coach who's been helping me. So it wasn't that hard. But at the beginning, you know how it gets. Your brain's telling you to kick, but it goes away from time to time.
Good stuff. And looking at your stable mates, I mean, Linus has got a great fight ahead of him coming up.
Yeah.
How have you been preparing with Linus for that massive fight?
Uh, I haven't been in the gym much since my I was getting ready for a fight, but it got cancelled. So I haven't been in the gym much. But I just got back into the gym, and he's looking good. He's looking really well.
Good stuff. Looking at yourself, when are you looking like you're going to be out soon? Because you're coming off another draw, aren't you? In your last
Yeah,
performance.
yeah, that's right. I mean, I personally thought I won that fight, but obviously can't argue with the judges. But I'm hoping to get out in March, sometime in March, get a good 4 or 6 rounder, and then yeah, progress from there. Hopefully get like another 6 rounder fight after that, and then maybe get like a Southern area title fight at the end of the year.
I mean, one of the fights that you had, and my reporter spoke to you, and you were absolutely pissed off. You got the draw. It was against Louis Van Pooch. Um,
That's all right.
yeah,
That's all
I
right.
mean, like that Van Pooch is a decorated journeyman. I think he finished his record on over 165 fights. What was that fight like? Because he can be a tough operator, can't you, Balraj?
Yeah, I mean, I watched him previously before I fought him. I watched him. Um, he's a good journey when he comes to fight. Um, it was going up against a journeyman. Obviously, I took it seriously, but I thought, okay, it'll be a good fight. It'll be a good step up, let's just say, because I know Pucci, he puts it on and off whenever he wants to, and I guess he put it on me when he wanted to. But that fight, I personally believe I won four rounds to two, and because I know he wobbled me in the I think the sixth round with the uppercut. He caught me with the uppercut, but it didn't phase me. It didn't hurt me. It just a little wobble, but other than that, I thought I won that fight, but it is what it is. Again, I can't argue with the judges on that on the scorecard. But wherever I believe, I know I won that fight. I know I won my last fight, but it is what it is. I can't argue.
Yeah, no, that's the best way to look at it at the end of the day. No arguments, and let the judges make the right call.
Yeah.
And just on that as well, Louis
Right.
Van Pooch, he is a, we've all said it around the circuit. He's one of the most tricky journeymen you'll ever get in terms of you can put it on you when he wants to put it on you, and this is what people don't when we look at journeymen. This is what they don't understand when it comes to that they've been around for such a long time. They are the staple of the corner of British boxing, aren't they, Balraj?
Yes.
They're not just there to get pushed over, so they're there to test up and comers. Um, in regards to your weight class, then middleweight, that's where you've campaigned at. That's where you're staying at as well. What is your? I mean, who are the people that you look up to at middleweight, at British and at world level? Because it's a decorated scene, isn't it? Middleweight,
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the two people that I look up to, and they're in the gym, so I'm lucky to have them. The best in the UK, Brad Paul's English champion, great boxer. Couldn't ask for a better teammate. And you got Linus Udolphia, British title challenger, WBA international title challenger. I'm just happy, and yeah, these are the only two that I personally look up to because they help me personally. So yeah, I'm glad and I'm very happy to have them as teammates.
Good stuff. And just reading about you as well. Did you have some connection with UFC star Khabib? Did you meet Khabib?
Yeah, I mean,
How
I
did
was
that go?
yeah, that was a fun time. That was 2019. I was only 19 years old. I flew out to America just to see how the MMA scene is over there, and it was the best opportunity I could ever get. And then my mindset was just going there to train. I did some jiu-jitsu competitions over there too, but yeah, my mind was just going over there, training with the best, see how they are, see how the UFC life is when you're a UFC fighter. I was not expecting to get signed at all to the team, and it was just a really good experience training with the best, being around people that are all serious about training, about fighting, getting knowledge of everyone. It was good. It was good. We had Javier Mendez, one of the best striking or MMA coaches you can have, and it was great to learn off them.
Brilliant. I mean, what's it like in terms of America and UK training? Do you see the subtle differences? Because before, if we're being totally honest, when it comes to martial arts and especially boxing, America was the hub.
Right.
That's where you had to go. That's where a British fighter had to go. But I feel recently the tide has changed. I'm not talking about Saudi change. I'm talking about, Britain now has become the place where, you get your sparring and you go see your people like your Ben Davidsons and you go to your
Yeah.
Peacock gyms and all
Yeah.
that. So it's and Sheffield, of course, as well. So it's more.
Yep.
I think we're claiming that sort of back. What do you think? Do you think it's still America, or do you think we're?
For boxing itself is picking up in the UK. It's picking up high and high. For MMA, MMA scene has always been booming. Like, I remember once I was in Miami. I was there for training for a bit, and I went to this little sports bar, and they had a boxing on and they had the UFC on. They had two right next to each other, right? And the MMA section was full of people watching the MMA, and the boxing screen in the room, there was no one there. No one cared
Oh
about
wow.
boxing. Yeah, this was like 2017. No one cared about boxing. Um, it was a shock to me. I thought boxing was booming as well, but it just shows MMA scene is popping off right now. But in the UK, I personally believe boxing is coming up because you got that Joshua against Ngannou. This is it. When is that fight?
March the 8th.
Is that
March the 8th.
March the 8th? You got that coming up. It's yeah, it's picking up, man. It's doing well.
And if you had to bet your last pound on it from your MMA background, from your boxing background, does Ngannou stand a chance with the former two-time heavyweight champion of the world, unified and gold medalist, Olympic gold medalist? Let me just add.
Yeah, Olympic gold medalist. I mean, what I watched previously when he fought Tyson Fury, I think he's got a good chance against AJ. I think he's got yeah. If he catches AJ with a left hook like he did with Tyson, then maybe you never know. I might drop him or even knock him out. But AJ's been he's been improving since that Usyk fight. He's come back, had two really good wins, and yeah, you never know what could happen in the heavyweight division.
It sure is going to be interesting. Just before we wrap this up, Balraj, where can people follow your journey and where can people get more of you?
Yeah, I mean, my Instagram is Balraj the Beast. Give me a follow. I just use Instagram mainly for my boxing. I just push my boxing on there. So yeah, if you ever want to give me a follow, Balraj the Beast, be good to have you along and join this journey.
Absolutely brilliant. Let us know when your next fight is as well. More than
Yeah.
likely, will it be a Nielsen card or will it be on a TM14 show or top tier?
Either a Nielsen show or Goodwin show.
Ah, brilliant. Absolutely. You let us know when that's on and we'll gladly reach out. But thank you for your time today, Balraj. And yeah, all the best, mate.